Hey USG, welcome back to the channel. So here today we are in the grow room, the first update of 2025 with actual seedlings. Oh my God, can you guys believe it? So here we are in the first level, the only level that actually has any seedlings because we are just using one level. Well, we are actually using two levels, but only one level is actually really successful. So they are this way currently because that was the best way for me to like fit, with maximum capacity. I have not gotten the 10-20 trays from the backyard. It has been below freezing levels out here to the point that I don't even want to go outside to my appointments. This is how bad the situations is here in New York. And yes, I know there's places out there that get colder than us. So I'm not going to sit here and like complain, but let me do what I want to do. Anywho's going on. So these guys, we did sew them together and they were sewn on, I have one ticket back there that says, or one tag, ticket, like it's an item of clothing. I have one tag back there, the Rebecca, that says January 7th. So we literally hit the ground and running, literally after New Year's. Literally 1 week after, and started sowing seeds. So we have a lot of baby seedlings here. And we have some still that have not popped out. We have some that are just literally coming right off the ground right over there. It's actually focusing on my hand, so I don't even know why I did that. I might pull this out and put it on the table just to give you guys like an overhead view. But I just wanted to give you guys like a glance very quickly of what's happening. So down here in the second level, I still have these right here that don't have anything. And I explained that to you guys. These here are waiting. It is January. What are we today? 16, 17, I don't know, but we are mid-January right now. So these guys have been in for about a week and change, and these are waiting for the peppers because that's where we are going to be starting next. And then mid-February we will start our tomatoes, or probably March. We'll see what happens. So over here we have our onions, our onions. So we have onions in three or four varieties. Oh my God. We have our white, Spanish, red, two red ones, and Walla Walla. We also have our leeks back there, and they are doing amazing, amazing succession. And these are all seeds either from my gardener, most likely. Most of them are all from him, Baker Creek or rareseeds.com, and some of them are from Johnny's. The ones from Johnny's are the Lysianthus, but we'll get to that really soon. Almost 75% germination. Whatever has not germinated is on its way up or breaking the surface. So I am really happy. I mean, things really germinated, really quickly. And most of these things are stuff that are perennial. We did speak about that when I was sowing them. And I mean, some of these things are things that, per, the community, you hear that they need stratification. Stratification is something that, they have to go through a cold spell. Most people put them in their fridge. Some of them put them in paper towels, moist paper towels, and in Ziploc bags. This is what I hear the explanation, and then put them in the fridge. Some of them just leave them in the packages and put them in the fridge. There's different things that some seeds need for their stratification. I personally don't do that. I just gamble. literally with my time and my seeds. It's not that I don't have time, but I'm just forgetful with stuff like that, which is why I just leave my lights on when I sow them, because I don't have time to remember to turn on, turn off. So needless to say, here we have some broccoli. You can see them stretching, and that's because of the placement of the way that I have these meat trays. That's pretty much what it is. But I have to fix this, and my way of fixing this is by adding another light, and that I will hopefully be doing soon, when I sow more seeds, and or either today or tomorrow. I have the lights ready for that. I did discuss that already. Now, the last thing that I will touch on really quickly before I move these to the table so I can give you an overhead view is my Lisianthus. I am a bit disappointed in these. I don't know if it's my fault or not. I've kept them moist. Now you see I have two of these trays. These were supposed to be 10 by 20. I got them in Temu. Whole story behind that. They did not ended up being 10 by 20s, as you can see. Let's see. Let's bring you in for a close-up. So and now that I'm bringing you guys in, you can see right here I have one. It seems like right here one is coming up. So that's the second one, and I happen to see that one today. So they're coming up slowly, and I already know that Lisianthus are slow to show up, and that's fine, which is why I sold them when I did. Actually think that I am late to the game again, like I was last year. I hate to say that, it's a gamble with them, or it's an experiment, because they are kind of expensive seeds, but I really would like Lisianthus out in my yard. In my front yard is where I would like them, and then cut them and put them in my vase, because they're beautiful. I see them, in other people's videos and they are gorgeous. But here we are. I always say, I'm going to start them in December. And with the holidays and everything, it's just such a bad month to even cross through your mind, I need to start a seed. So, and to get your whole system here ready just for, one tray of seeds is it just, gets out of your mind. So let me take these trays, let me put them over in the table just to give you a quick overhead of how everything really truly looks, and we'll go from there. All right, so I figured we're going to do this one tray at a time so it becomes a little more easier. This is just a quick overview of the first tray. You can see here we have some annuals with our broccoli, the artichokes. As you can see here, we have the romaine chamomile, we have some rudbeckia, some lavender, the hibiscus. I have one here that looks amazing, one here that looks like, I don't know if it's struggling or not. I did bottom water these, but over here these look like they are struggling and dry. These look nice and wet, so I may go ahead and water these overhead, because this whole house of mine is on level, and it looks like these might not be getting enough water, which might be a problem. So I might just go ahead and water these right now that I have it on the table. Over here we have some more lavenders. We have eucalyptus. I am excited about this because last year I sowed the eucalyptus and I was not successful. We have what is this? The dragon fruit. It looks like this one might be coming up. I'm not sure, but like I said, it looks like it's inconsistent watering, but because of the way that my garden situation is situated. We have the purple coneflower is coming up. That's amazing. I have that already in my garden situated, but it's nice to have another one. We have the Echinacea Paradiso. It looks like those are starting to pop up, which is amazing because I really want these to reestablish those in my garden. The green twister doesn't seem to be looking like it. Oh nope, there's one right there. I can see a little bit of green. So it looks like a lot of things are happening. I am very happy for this artichoke. Waiting on the green globe, but it looks like a lot of things here are happening. And I have pretty much green on everything. I can't wait on this mimosa. I think this is going to be a house plant, but nothing has happened there. But we will see. Let me do a consistent watering over here. I'll probably do just a little bit overhead, and or I'll just do again bottom water, which I already did, and just set it to the side. Let me bring the other tray. All right, so this is the second tray. There's not much to talk about here. But what I am happy about is this rosemary. So I ended up sowing two. The reason I ended up sowing two is because I have one in my garden, and that's being, grown hydroponically. It's very, very small. But these are actually outbeating what's in my garden, but I digress. And hopefully I can get really good big plants out of these. So the bird from 2024, I'm still talking about him or her in 2025. Yes, I am. Does not get them. I only sowed two. I might mess around and sow some more. We'll see what happens. Oregano has not come up yet. I'm kind of upset at this one. Chives came up. Like I said, the rosemary over here came up. Parsley has not come up. And like I said, I think this is inconsistent watering again, because as you can see, this side happens to be dry. It's the unlevelness in this house. Spinach came up. These are new seeds. My old seeds were not cooperating. You can see the thyme here has come up. I do have a thyme plant outside. I also have one in my garden. So we'll see what happens. And the parsley also has not come up, and I think it's just inconsistent watering. The rest of these spaces are completely blank, which is why I said I have these 5 spaces here. I might do more rosemary, because I really want to establish rosemary and have like an amazing big plant in my backyard. And then this one here is going to be, like I said, the same situation as the other 2. So what I sowed already in the beginning of the year, we've had really good germination. What has not germinated, I think, is probably because of inconsistent watering, but it shouldn't be much of a problem. I'm pretty much doing good. I'm happy with what I have so far because, like I said, most or all of these are perennials, and so far so good for perennial gardening, because that's where I want to be. Let me get the onions so you guys can see them really quickly, and then we should be wrapping up. All right, so these are the onions. I have good germination. Some of them I had more, some of them I had less. I did not want to sow too many of them because, like I said, my space is limited. So here are the leeks. These are the scallions, and some of them have like the soil that I have to knock back. But I'll do that on my own time. These are the red burgundy. Same situation. These I can bottom water because they have the holes. And these actually get top watered because they don't have the hose. At the beginning, I had the little dome. If you watch that video, you know what I'm talking about. This has like a little dome you put on top. These I got at Dollar Tree. And they were starting to get that little white fungus thingy. And I was like, nope, taking the dome off. So I took the dome off. It was not a problem. They ended up germinating fine. They didn't even need the dome. And good good success. I think I ended up just putting more seeds in this one than I did in this one, but we still are having some germination. So, it is what it is. This is the white sweet Spanish onion. This will be interesting. I don't think I buy these in the store because these are really expensive. So I usually gravitate to like just red and regular yellow. I don't think it's just Walla Walla. I think it's just a regular yellow. But my Walla Wallas are not germinating that much. I'm just getting a few scarce far in between. So we'll see. So it looks like, it's going to be more red and white Spanish, but it is what it is. We'll see what ends up happening. So I read somewhere, I don't know if it was last year or the year prior to that, that onions, once they get taller in size, I think they're still too little because obviously they're still germinating. But once they get taller in size, it's good to just go ahead and clip them. So maybe next week I will go ahead and just trim them, give them a haircut, I guess is what it's called, to I think is to make the roots stronger. So we'll see because obviously we're still in January, and I think that my onions are good to go out, I think, in March, or once my soil is workable. So I don't know if it's ending of February, beginning of March, but we will see. But this is what we got, guys. I am very happy. For a week. Today's Thursday, so it's the 16th. So a week and 2 days. We are doing good. So yeah, guys, no complaints. Very happy with where we are at. I can't wait to see these guys just progress and move on. Eventually, these guys will probably have to end up being potted up, of course, because it is what it is. I think that these perennials, meaning like lavender and all these other things, can probably be divided and put up. But, we'll see. I definitely do have space to do that. They will probably be moved up to I don't know if they're 2x2s or 3x3 pots, but whatever. I have plenty of those that I can shift around, but these guys are very important to my garden. The Lysianthus, there's really nothing to talk about. I already went ahead and showed you guys that, so there's really no point. These are just experiments, stuff that I got off of TikTok. TikTok. Yes, that's where I got them off of. I don't know what it's called, but I think they got a little too leggy. They needed light, but we're still holding on to them. We'll see what happens. If you're on TikTok, probably what these things are. I forgot what they are. They come in these little pebble thingies, and they sprout. I don't know if it's lotus flower. I don't know. I'm not even going to give you guys the name because I really don't know if I'm pronouncing it. And then I have that little guy. It's supposed to be this, and I've been changing the water every day and cleaning it. I have to clean it today. I haven't, but it looks like it has like a little knot that wants to come out right here. So we're working on it. It doesn't have any roots yet, but we change its water. We clean out the dish. I have to clean it out today, and I have it under light to see if it helps, and a mat because it really wasn't doing anything prior to that. But just doing little experiments. You know how I am. That's the gardener in me, and the winter has to keep me busy. Besides the hydroponic systems, that's who we are. You can't take it out of us. We got to keep our hands busy in something if we can't continue to play with the soil. But other than that, we are just going to keep busy planting stuff in the soil, sowing some more seeds, see what we can continue to sow. The Lysianthus, we'll see what we do. I don't know if I want to just continue to wait or just re-sow the seeds that I sowed in the beginning. Let's see what happens. But other than that, I might sow some bok choy. We will see, because we are having cold, really cold, for the next foreseeable future. In the next couple of days, we are way below freezing. So we'll see what happens. I hope that I did not start that broccoli a little too early. I was hoping to put it out maybe, in the ending of February, but we'll see what happens. Because we were doing good here, and then it's just deep freeze, and that's not just us. It's a lot of people, even down to Florida, is experiencing colds. So yeah, we'll see what happens. If not, we can always just restart seeds. Anywho's, guys, this is what we have for this seedling update in the indoor grow space, guys. Week 1. I hope you guys like what's coming from our channel. As always, guys, you know what to do. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next update. Bye, guys.